The city of Milwaukee and Milwaukee Public Schools remain at a stalemate months after a state law was signed requiring police officers in schools.
It's been almost 10 months since that law took effect. Both sides say they should not be responsible for paying for them.
The CBS 58's AJ Bayatpour reports from MPS central offices, where the board heard from people tonight on that issue.
It is especially clear after this meeting the MPS board is feeling pressure on both sides. On one hand, GOP lawmakers and city leaders want the district to implement school resource officers immediately. On the other, the people testifying at this meeting called on the board to refuse any agreement that makes MPS pay for those officers.
I'm here today to ask the school board members to stand strong.
One speaker after another
stand strong against any efforts by the city or state to force armed cops back in MPS, especially at North Division.
Reads copies of a similarly scripted letter at Monday night's meeting of the MPS board's Finance and Personnel Committee.
I am here today to ask all school board members to stand strong against any efforts by the city or the state to force armed cops back in MPS.
Interim Superintendent Eduardo Galvan's update is more of the same. MPS does not want to pay for the 25 officers the district must station in schools. It's part of a state law that also allowed Milwaukee to have a city sales tax.
MPS did not receive funds from the shared revenue agreement, which was upwards of $200 million.
Staffing those 25 officers in MPS buildings would cost an estimated $2 million. Speakers on Monday say the district should not agree to pay those costs.
In my opinion, I think the money should go to like extracurricular or a school, like a more than a school counselor, like a school therapist.
I'm not standing here to paint MPD as bad guys. They do dangerous jobs in our communities, but we are part of those communities. We shouldn't have to pay a subscription fee to have our calls answered.
However, the sense at City Hall is very different. A spokesperson for Mayor Cavalier Johnson told us earlier this month, quote, "It is the position of both the mayor and the Common Council president that the services MPS receives from the Milwaukee Police should be paid by the school district. Insincere public statements from MPS do not advance good faith discussions." And that spokesperson for Mayor Johnson said Monday there is no change in the city's position. Now, to be clear, the committee took no action on the SRO issue. This was strictly a listening session, and it was clear the position of the people who came out to speak want the board to either consider a legal challenge of the SRO aspect of that state law or simply do nothing and force the state to act. Reporting from MPS Central offices, AJ Bayatpour, CBS 58 News.